Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and sorry I haven't been posting for a while again, but again I'm going to start trying, and subscribe if you want to see some more videos like this. This is going to be the fourth one in the series that I've done, and I know one of my videos that's like really old has been doing really well, so I'm going to try this again. And I saw like the story and I decided to react to it because it just didn't sound right. This girl's like rented her brother for like a date or something like that, but let's just see how it goes, and I hope you all are having a wonderful week, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the weekend. But let's continue on to the video and see what's going on. Oh, and also if you want to follow me on TikTok or my other social media accounts to keep up with me, they're going to be linked down below. I just don't feel good today. I have a cold, so please excuse me. My voice just sounds kind of funny, but anyways, let's get on into the video.
Became a real thing after the meme. I can't be sure. But long story short, I ended up being one. A guy who charged girls to take them out on dates and pretend to be their boyfriend for a couple hours. Hi, I'm Kyle. And one time, my sister hired me to play the part of her boyfriend. But before I tell you more, remember to hit like, subscribe, and click that notification bell icon to show your support for me. We weren't rich, but we weren't poor either. My family was in the social class where we weren't struggling to make ends meet, but if I wanted something nice like a gaming computer, I'd have to pick up a shift or two somewhere. It was when I was thinking about applying to med school that I'd heard about the boyfriend for hire thing. At first, I laughed it off. Boyfriend for hire? What kind of loser would do that?
Of course. I mean, if you have to, you have to. I mean, all power to you if you can do that. But, like, just seems like there's so many ways that this could go wrong. Like, just so many. I don't even... Comment down below if you all would do this. I guess. Tell me what you think about this. But just already, I don't know. Like, why? I mean, I understand what a computer, I mean, if you have to, go ahead, I guess. This already seems awkward. I guess he's a sugar baby or something. That's what it sounds like, but I'm kidding. No, he's not. He's just, anyways.
It wasn't illegal. It wasn't bad. Pretty much every girl, or even boy, who called to hire me was just in need of someone to talk to spend time with, or to introduce their judgy friends. Holidays were the best. If I was smart about how to schedule my bookings, I made a pretty decent living. Okay, I made a ton of money. As it happens, a great many girls and boys who aren't thrilled about being single on holidays would pay handsomely to have some stranger pretend to be their loved one for a few hours. The best thing was, I usually got to tuck into some quality grub from fancy restaurants as a happy consequence. At the rate I was going, I had just about enough to pay for my first year of med school. After almost a year of being signed up to the app I'd been using, I'd seen it all. I've had clients who wanted me to pretend to be Christian, Jewish, or Muslim so they could convince their parents that they were dating as they wanted. And some...
Sounds like, if you get what I mean, you get what I mean. But, like, where's his family? You'd think they'd figure it out or ask him questions. Like, at this point, you don't, like, really hear anything. But, I mean, if it's working, it's working. That girl looks like she's going to be crazy. Like, I don't know. But, like, I just want to know who has time to do these stories like this, and if it's real. Like, I mean, I don't think these are real, but you never know. Honestly, I just watch these for entertainment. They're kind of fun, and this guy just... Again, I just don't see this going really well, but I mean, if he's getting well paid, you know, whatever. More power to him. But, like, how do your parents not find out? Like, I just don't understand. Sorry, my head is, like... Anyway.
I honestly meant that line when I said it. And with that, Mary pushed me out of her apartment and slammed the door on my face. A concerned neighbor popped out of his apartment and asked, "You alright, bro?" I nodded at him with a smile. barely even paying attention as I opened up the notification I got from my app. 5 stars from Mary. I smiled as I texted her, "See you next week." I decided to call it a day, thinking I should probably save my energy for the next morning, being that it was Valentine's Day, and that it was probably the busiest day for my boyfriend for hire gigs, followed only by Christmas. But as I got into my Uber, my phone beeped another notification. I wasn't even planning on replying, but when I read her message, something about it caught me off guard. She seemed really sad, and something about her words made me want to help her out. At that moment, I didn't feel like I was doing it just for money. When I read Trixie's request, it felt personal. It felt like I'd known her forever and that I owed it to her to be there. So, without thinking about it and without even bothering to check her profile, I accepted the gig. Even if I did check her out first, I wouldn't have been able to see what she looked like. The app doesn't require the clients to submit a picture, just in case some freelancers became choosy about the gigs they took on. I accepted that gig because of a gut feeling. Or maybe it was the fact that my sister had the same name.
Boy, I don't even know where to start with this one. Maybe the gut feeling you were telling you was that you knew this person, like, close. Like, you really, really knew this person. Like, super knew this person. Maybe you should have just turned it down and went home. Like, I just feel like this isn't gonna end well, or it's just gonna be awkward. And they should require them to have a picture so you at least know who you were talking to. I mean, I can kind of understand, but, like, why, like, just, you want to know. Like, it could be an old man saying he's a 25-year-old woman, and it just be awful, and it could end up in one of those awful, like, movies or whatever. Like, it just, that's just really, 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 really fishy. And, dude, you should at least acquired up one picture or something of yourself, because that's just calling for disaster, like, really bad. I'm sorry, but, like, I feel like it's just gonna be really weird. Like, he's gonna walk in there and it's gonna be super awkward or, like, really weird or something. And I'm sorry, I'm using my phone right now because I'm, like, in the middle of, like, doing laundry or whatever, so I'm sorry. But, I just seen this and just decided I want to react to it because it seemed really bizarre. And it still seems really bizarre, but let's just see. Continue to see what else happens.
I popped back home for a shower. I changed into fancier clothes and wore my best perfume. And then, I headed on over to the restaurant where Trixie wanted to meet me. I had a bit of trouble trying to find her. She said she was going to be wearing a little black dress. And if you've ever been to a nice restaurant the night before Valentine's, you'd know just how many girls are there in little black dresses. I got a glimpse of someone I recognized immediately, and so I made my way to her. If she was going to be late, might as well hang out with my sister before she got there. "Trix!" I called out. At the sound of her name, my sister spun around her seat towards my voice. "Kyle!" she exclaimed. "What are you doing here?" Her voice sounded like she was happy to see me, but her face looked like she was a bit ashamed about something. She quickly glanced around the restaurant as if she was looking for someone. "Oh, just here to meet a girl. Funny thing her name's Trixie." "Huh. Weird," said my sister. And then, when she thought about it for another second, she added, "Wait. Ugh, oh, that's kinda gross. You're going out with the same name as me? Ew, dump her," Trixie laughed. Nobody else knew that I was freelancing as a boyfriend for hire. And at that moment, I just felt like I could tell my sister anything. So I blurted out, "Well, okay. Don't laugh, but I'm not really dating her. It's just like a service of some sort. Boyfriend for hire. Ever heard of it?" I said as I showed her the app. That was when my sister's face drained of all color and her mouth fell open. She closed and opened it a few more times, and she looked like a goldfish gasping for air. "Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no," she said.
We're just gonna stop it right there. Like, one, if I would have, you know, if you walk in and they just seem kind of confused and you're talking to her, you know, obviously I would have put 2 and 2 together right there and would have already closed it off right there. I wouldn't have even went any further. I would have stopped it. I mean, obviously, I'm sorry. Like, her name's Trixie, your sister's there, and, like, you're all in the same place. Like, I mean, I get it, coincidence, whatever. But, like, Jesus. You know, I'm sorry, guilty face. Like, you'd have been like, are you the person supposed to meet? Or something. Like, I don't know. I would have made up something and left. Like, I don't know. I would have done something. I don't know. I would have questioned. I just would have went ahead and blurted out and asked. I mean, that's just awkward. I mean, Sherry looks guilty. You're there. You're talking about it. Like, obviously, too. And you should put two and two together. Like, it's her. I'm sorry. He had a gut feeling. Like, I'm sorry. Just, I don't even know. Dude, you should have put a picture up. That's all I gotta say. You should have put a picture up for everyone to know who you were. So this doesn't happen. Just to keep this from happening. But I guess you never know and thought that your sister wouldn't be there. But still, like, could have put a picture up or something. So someone would have at least recognized you. Just to stop this whole thing from happening. But of course, no. No. I hope we don't go there. We may be going there. I don't know. But let's just see how this continues, I guess. Just awkward, super awkward. That has to be really, really weird. Like, that must be really embarrassing. Like, super embarrassing. This reminds me of the scene in Family Guy. If you all have watched it, you know what I mean. Meg and her brother during the Halloween party. It was just screwed up. I'm not even going to mention it. If you want to go look at that, go watch it yourself. But this is just I don't even know. Then again, you know, it was just an accident. Maybe they'll just have a nice afternoon. He'll feel bad for her because she's by herself. And they'll just have a good brother-sister moment. But that is really awkward. Like, that's just awkward. But anyways.
Was really weird. So I asked, "Oh no, what?" She answered me by showing me the app on her phone, and I froze. Cold sweat ran down my face. I felt like I was going to be sick. So I sat down. No. Why are you sitting down at my table? Oh, this is weird. No! Go away! She exclaimed. Why are you on the app? Was all I could manage as I stared out into the distance, unable to make eye contact. You know why? She said, visibly uncomfortable about answering the question. I regretted my decision to leave my profile picture blank. And the fact that I'd been using an alias. When I started, the air of mystery really helped. And since I'd been receiving pretty good reviews, most people who just stumbled on my profile felt safe enough to actually book me. Besides, I wasn't exactly sure I wanted everyone to know I was on there or anything. I just didn't want any of my friends to get in on it and take my clients away. But now, being mistakenly booked by my own sister really made me wish I'd at least posted one photo. When she'd calmed down, Trixie finally said, I mean, you're already here. And I took a shower for this, so I gulped. She straightened her dress and sat back down. Just sit down and have dinner with me. I know I booked you for 4 hours. Ew, I interrupted. Don't ever say those words to me ever again. I let out a nervous chuckle as I sat with her. Trixie gave me a smirk and continued. I know I booked you for 4 hours, but you don't have to come with me to the movies. Let's just eat. And then you can go home. I promise. I'll give you 5 stars, and I'll delete the app so this never happens again. Oh, you bet this is never, ever gonna happen again, I said with a chuckle. But when I saw the pain in my sister's eyes, that was when the awkwardness disappeared for me. See, Trixie's husband was a doctor. Derek was the best guy you'll ever meet. Selfless and kind and always a good laugh. If I was being honest, he was probably most of the reason why I wanted to go into med school myself. I kinda idolized the guy. And if I could be just a little bit like him, that would make me feel like I'd done something right. A few months ago, Derek went on a medical mission in the jungles of Africa. He was never heard from again. And that would have been the first Valentine's that my sister was going to spend without him. Every year they would go out the night before the holiday, watch a movie, and then spend all Valentine's Day in talking about their plans for the future and what pets they were going to adopt. I couldn't even begin to imagine what that kind of loss must feel like. So, I put on the best smile I could manage. And as if being on a mock date with my sister wasn't as awkward a situation I could imagine was, I flagged down a nearby waiter and told him, "Give us the best stuff on the menu. We're celebrating tonight." I handed the guy my card, making sure that I was the one paying for everything. Trixie loosened up. She relaxed and gave me a smile.
I mean, now it makes sense. I mean, that is kind of sad that her husband just disappeared, and, you know, at least her brother, you know, was really kind and nice and decided to do that for her, because it is really sweet. I mean, at least your sister don't have to be alone, even if it's with your brother, but at least it's somebody, and he's being nice and understanding, and, but I'm sorry, just like him, I'm just going to say that's ew, just ew. I don't blame him to have that reaction, but I mean, I don't blame her. If you're lonely, need somebody, I mean, why not? But, you know, that's sad that happened. But this is all still weird. At least she decided to spend some time with her and didn't just leave her by herself. You know, it's sad that her husband disappeared, even though it's weird and awkward, but, you know, it's whatever. At least he's being nice to his sister and being sweet, instead of just ditching her and leaving her alone and being mean or saying something. This is still just awkward. Like, why are you on there? Of course you know why she's on there. Like, dude, you know, you do this all the time. Like, you know, that's just weird. I mean, like, how it's just painfully awkward. But like, I would have, like, I don't know, I'd put something on there so people would start knowing who I was at least a little bit. Like, give it a description, I don't know, just something, because that's just super awkward. Next thing you know, he gets his cousin or something. That'd be really, really messed up. But, you know, that is sad. And why be home alone if you can do that, I guess. But, poor guy, he had no clue. He had no clue what was coming, but I think I did. But... let's continue on with the rest.
Remembered about him. We laughed about the time he followed some lady out of the grocery store and to her car, thinking it was my sister because he couldn't see past the towering bags of food he was carrying. Trixie cried, and I comforted her. I took her to the movies just like Derek used to, and we watched the same movie they always watched on that day. When the night ended, I took her home and we had coffee. I offered to sleep on her couch to keep her company. She sniffed and thanked me. In the morning, I woke up and made her breakfast. And when I said goodbye, Trixie hugged me tight and whispered, "Thank you. Thank you." I knew she was crying again. I could feel her tears on my shirt. I was just glad I could be there for my sister. And from that day on, I saw my side hustle in a whole...
Some of the media still don't sit right. This still seems kind of weird about me. At least he still went with her and made her feel better, made her day a whole lot better, and actually acted like a brother and was really sweet. He could have been mean and left her, but this is still, like, just really, really, really weird. But, I mean, maybe now he'll start taking his job more seriously, but... Oh, the one thing I've learned, I don't know if you all learned something, always put a profile picture or something, because you don't want this happening again. Like, you don't want this to end up being you. Like, you get your cousin or your sister, I don't know, maybe your single mom, like that, just be really awkward. But it is really sweet that he decided to do that, but that's really, really awkward. Like, I don't even know, I don't even know what to say. Like, I already have a thought in my head, I don't even know how to say it. But at least he was there for her and was really kind and was really sweet, and, you know, she had a nice brother like that, because not a lot of people have that. But anyways, it's just an animated story, and it's all just really weird. Like, I don't know, I've seen some of these, like, I don't know why they're even, I don't know, they're entertaining to watch. Really, really weird, some of them just completely, like, out of this world, makes no sense, and it could never happen, and they're like, real stories, and I'm like, how? Can't tell me that's real. Just how? But, I mean, that was a really nice, sweet one. Wasn't really too weird at the same time. Like, I don't know. But hit the like button if you like this video, and I'll do some more of these if you all like them. I mean, I'm almost done with my schoolwork. School's about to be over, so I may hopefully be able to do this more. But, I may post some more videos like this if they continue to do well. If not, I guess I'll try something else. But, if you want to see my cosplay videos that I've done a few makeup tutorials. If you want to check them out. I may try to do one on my Death Note cosplay that I've been doing. You guys can go check that out on TikTok if you want. Right now, I don't know what it is. I can't even think. Is this what I'm doing for cold or allergies or whatever? My Misa cosplay. I've been doing Misa on TikTok and Instagram if you all want to go check that out or anything. But leave a comment down below if you all like this video or what your thoughts were or how you're doing anything. Just comment something down below and I'll be sure to answer. And if you want to keep up with me as much as possible, my other social medias will be down below. And hope you all have a nice day and have a wonderful rest of the day or night, whatever's going on. But subscribe to this channel if you want to see some more of my videos. You can go check out my other videos if you want. Feel free to do that. Don't, whatever you want to. But see you all next time.